Hello everyone, welcome back to Commander Review. This is the Mercadian Masques set review. It's going to be a very short one. As you can see, there are only 2 commanders to talk about. I just made the videos for them, so there's not a whole lot for me to talk about. This is going to be very quick. As always, I will quickly go over how the tier list works, so that way you guys are up to date on what's changed from the previous sets. I'll let you know right now, nothing has changed. As you can see, I go S tier through F tier, and then I have a V tier, and on the right side of the screen tells you how I rank or score each of those tiers. If it is a vanilla creature, I put it in the V tier. It means it has no direction for you to build it towards other than its color identity, but it also lets you build wherever you want to go because it is vanilla creature. So those will always be vanilla. We haven't seen vanilla creatures really since the Legends set, the very first set I did for this series. Going up from that though, starting at F tier is 4 or less. That is the amount of deck ideas that I find or think of when I make each of the slides for these commanders. So what it comes down to is 3 things. The card itself, based on its creature types, if possible. Second, the 3 deck ideas from my video that I make. Go check those out if you haven't seen them already. Chomano, fantastic, one of my favorite characters. Squee Goblin Nabob, fantastic card, really fun to play with. And then the third thing that ranks towards it is EDH Rec. Now, EDH Rec, if you don't know what that is a fantastic website where they keep track of statistics of cards, how popular they are, how used they are in different decks, and for commanders, how many decks are built around that commander. Now, I do not do my tier list based on power level, but since I do use EDH Rec as a reference material, it does mean that the more powerful a commander is, the more popular it is. The more popular it is, the more decks are built around it. Even if the decks don't necessarily fit the theme, there we go, of the commander, more popular gets more deck ideas. That's generally how it works. But I don't do my tier list by power. I do it based on the deck ideas for the commander. And for this set, pretty good. It's pretty good. I actually had both of these cards a little bit lower. I think I actually had Chomano at B and Squee at C, or maybe even lower, but I bumped them both up a little bit. I think actually I had Chomano at C tier and Squee Goblin Nabob at D tier, because outside of those 3 things, they didn't really have a whole lot going on for them. And that's mostly just because for the archetypes in the video that I talked about for each of those commanders, there are better or stronger commanders for those archetypes. And which is a little unfortunate, but that's why they were kind of low. And then I did some thinking after I made the slides, like, ooh, well, if you really think about it, they're good for like blocking. You can sacrifice them to do other things. And I found or thought of different deck ideas. If you go watch my Chomano video, one of the things I highlight about that commander is it's a great blocker. It's really hard for your opponents to come in and deal damage to you because any damage dealt to Chomano is prevented. Save it be Trample, of course, because Trample will still carry over that 2 toughness. So you got to be careful for that. But it's a great blocker, and so it could be used as an initiative commander. It could be used as a monarch commander. And so both those kind of different deck ideas boosted those cards up. So they went from C and D tier to A and B, which is really cool. I think these cards could both use some more love because from what I remember, there's not a whole lot of decks in comparison to other more popular commanders. There's not a whole lot of deck ideas around these 2 cards. As the game keeps evolving, I'm sure we'll see a change of that. The game will always be evolving as long as it's still being print. And as long as it's still being printed. Sorry. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, this is a very short video, very easy to talk about. Both, in my opinion, are really cool commanders. I would love to see them get some more play out there in the world. I know I will definitely be enjoying the decks that I have for both these commanders when I play with them. So let me know in the video, let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed in this video. Been getting my words mixed up a bit. I've just been doing a lot of recordings. It's been busy, guys. I know I'm probably missed a day since the Cho Mano video. I'm sure there's been a day or two where you guys have missed a video, and I apologize for that. I don't know if I've said this in the previous videos, but I've been doing a lot of video making. It's been very difficult to keep up, and that's all on me. Like, I'm not gonna throw blame anywhere. That's all on me. I'm doing a lot of videos. That's on me for missing a day or two. But I'm gonna try and be better at staying on top of it. I really appreciate your guys' support and your patience with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've said this in the past 2 videos. I'll say it one more time. I would love to make some crossover content involving the games I've played plus Magic the Gathering, because I love that idea. I love blending both gaming aspects of my channel together for you guys, to have a discussion with you guys to see what you think. And Wizards of the Coast has been doing it for a couple of years now, so I don't see why I couldn't do it myself. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you guys again, and when we come back, we'll be crossing the Millennium Threshold into the year 2000 in the Nemesis set. So stay tuned for that. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!